a su programa bilingüe de ACC Ready, Set, Ascender. Estamos muy contentos de estar de vuelta con otro episodio de nuestro programa, listas para ofrecerles todos los recursos, todas las noticias que nos ayuden en nuestro camino al éxito en nuestros estudios. Y conmigo está mi compañera y amiga de siempre, Megan Díaz. ¿Cómo estás, Megan?
Well, Alejandra, the semester is coming to an end and winter is coming. So I feel like we're in Game of Thrones, getting prepared for everything. So I'm good. I'm doing great. The Mala season is upon us. Times are getting back to normal, which means that we're anticipating more in-person classes and in-person events, which means, decorations, music, and food. So I can't wait to chow down with, our students and mentors and everything like that. So we're going to cover some important deadlines and wonderful resources at ACC that students can take advantage of.
Claro que sí. Entonces, para todo esto hay que enterarnos de los recursos, enterarnos de las noticias. Entonces, vámonos con noticias rápido. En noticias académicas, las inscripciones para el otoño ya están disponibles y vamos a planear nuestro semestre con anticipación, inscribirnos a tiempo, aplicar a la FAFSA y hasta encontrar un internship o trabajo de medio tiempo en ACC. También hay más dinero para ir a la universidad, ahora más que nunca, debido a los fondos destinados para el alivio de la pandemia de COVID-19. Así que es importante que revisen la página de ACC destinada a cómo pagar la universidad. Otro programa que ayuda económicamente a los estudiantes son los Career Scholars, que te permiten ganar dinero conforme vas estudiando. Este es un programa excepcional y en promedio los estudiantes reciben hasta $2,000 para pagar su colegiatura. Megan, ¿cuándo se abre la FAFSA?
FAFSA opened back on October 1st. For those who don't know, FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. For priority consideration, submit your application by January 15th. If you need assistance with completing FAFSA, which everybody does, don't hesitate to contact the financial aid office. Also, we really want to reiterate that paying for college should not be a barrier for anyone right now. There is money for college available now more than ever due to COVID relief funding. So even beyond financial aid, check out our Paying for College website to see about scholarships, more info on Career Scholars, which is an exceptional program at ACC that allows you to earn and learn, as well as other opportunities. With ACC having such low tuition and the fact that most students can earn up to an average $2,000 in scholarships, there's no reason to wait. Lastly, you can find work study positions that are available for certain ACC students. Looking for a way to make extra cash? Work Study is a great program that provides eligible students with the opportunity to work part-time in a community service position or a field related to their area of study.
ACC cuenta con todos estos recursos que nos facilitan nuestros estudios. Otra vez, la FAFSA, por favor, que no se les pase. Manda tu solicitud de ayuda financiera si quieres recibir ayuda para antes del 15 de enero del 2022. Por favor, no dejen de aplicar. Y esto que menciona sobre las posibilidades de empleo en ACC, pues son maravillosas. Hay que investigar, hay que usar los recursos de Career Services o servicios de carrera porque son maravillosos, porque nos ayudan a mejorar nuestros currículums o nuestros resumes y hasta encontrar trabajos. ACC cuenta con posiciones de work study, o sea, trabajo mientras estudio. Estos trabajos son de medio tiempo, o sea, es un trabajo, como dicen, entre comillas, chico, porque mientras tú estudias puedes tener un trabajito y hay muchas posiciones disponibles para todos. Y además te permite adquirir experiencia en el área que a ti te interesa y puedes crecer profesionalmente.
If you're interested in getting a work study position or just getting a job in general, there's a wonderful resource at ACC called Career Services. And we love Career Services, don't we, Ale?
Claro.
Yes, they're amazing. So Career Services assist students on their paths to a successful career. Explore careers aligned with your interests, get personalized career coaching to prepare for jobs and internships, and make connections that will launch your career. We partner with Career Services and they've helped our students build resumes and cover letters. They talk about do's and don'ts of interviews and so much more. If you need help finding a job, contact them today. And remember, registration is now open for all students, whether you're new or a current student, registration is open. So don't wait until the last minute to register so you can enroll in the classes of your choice.
Y ya estamos terminando el semestre y se acercan las vacaciones de invierno, tiempo para pasar con la familia y limpiar nuestras mentes del estrés. Hay muchas cosas divertidas que podemos hacer en la ciudad, comer comida rica en casa, tiempo de tamalitos, posadas y descanso.
Yes, so winter break starts December 13th and we return January 18th for the spring semester. So that's a little over a month that students have to just decompress, yes, then take a break from all your hard work and enjoy your time with family and friends. So there's a bunch of great things to do to celebrate the holidays. So Ale, what do you like to do for fun during the holidays?
Pues me encanta decorar mi casa, me encanta ir a los cafés como Mozart's Café, tomarme
Oh,
chocolate
yeah.
caliente. Qué rico, ¿verdad?
Uh-huh.
Ir al Trail of Lights, ver películas repetidas como Elle, me encanta. Y pues relajarme y reírme con mi familia, por supuesto.
Yes, yes, yes. So I literally love doing all those things you do, Ale. And actually, so Trail of Lights, I think, is going to be a drive-through this year. So that's kind of cool. You know, people don't have to walk and be in the cold. You could take your dog. So that's really cool. And other things that I like to do too, Whole Foods downtown, they do an ice skating rink on their rooftop. So that's a really fun thing to do. There's also another little light show outside of Austin near San Marcos called Santa's Ranch, where you can also drive through it. So that's also really fun to do. So whether you're visiting a light show, having a cup of hot chocolate, or watching holiday movies, make sure you enjoy your downtime before a busy spring semester, Riverbats. Today we're featuring Sebastian Chavez, radio, television, film student at ACC who loves to be behind the scenes and produce short films.
Bienvenido, Sebastián, un estudiante muy multifacético que tiene muchos talentos y nos acompaña hoy y tenemos unas preguntitas para ti. ¿Cómo estás? Megan va a empezar.
Yes, so hey Sebastian, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you very much for the invitation. And I'm very glad to be here.
It's our absolute honor. We loved meeting you at the beginning of the semester and we hit it off really well. So tell us about yourself, where you're from, and what made you decide to come to ACC.
Well, I'm originally born in Mexico, in Zacatecas. That's going to be in the center of Mexico.
Yes.
It's a small town, but it's very, very beautiful. It's colonial. It has a colonial architecture and cold weather, but just enough, you know, for you to go get some coffee downtown. I was born in Zacatecas, and then my parents decided I was the only child they had in that moment, so they decided to move to Los Angeles, California in that time, 6 months after I was born. And then I grew up in California. And then we moved back to Mexico in 2008. And then when I turned 18, I got my bags and started traveling and checking it out, what I wanted of life and what I wanted to do. And ended up eventually here in Austin, in ACC as well. I'm a filmmaker, and that's the reason I'm studying here at ACC.
And what made you interested in radio, television, and film? Because we know that's the first thing you had told us when we met you. So tell us a little bit more about that.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. So like as a teenager, I was very involved in sports, but I played professionally soccer in Mexico. I played for Atlas and for Necaxa. Those are two clubs in Mexico.
Wow.
But yeah, unfortunately, I had an injury that took me out of the field for like quite a time. And when I came back, they just gave me like, you know, thank you for, you know, like being part of this club, but it's going to be pretty difficult. And after that, I mean, it was a complete like 360 degrees turnover for me. It was just like asking myself, what was I going to do after that? Because that was like my biggest dream, you know, one of my biggest dreams. But I've always had like this like calling from the arts, you know, like I've always loved movies. I've participated in some plays as well. I've written a lot of stuff. So then I started going acting, and I took like some courses of acting and did some plays and stuff like that. But through acting, I realized as well that I really like inside of me, I had like this director, you know, calling and telling me, dude, I think you should really, really try to produce, you know, like create your own projects. And that way you could not just control, but you could actually make the projects you truly, you know, believe in. And that's when I decided to end.
Well, maybe you'll be
Since
the
then.
next Guillermo del Toro.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope so. I mean, I
Yeah.
worked in the Mexican film industry for
Uh-huh.
quite a while. I worked there for like 2 years in Mexico City, and the film director that I worked with, his name is Roberto Fiesco, and he's actually best friends with Guillermo del Toro, with Iñárritu, and with Chivo Lubezki, and with Cuarón as well. So he brings them all the time.
Wow.
So working with this guy, working with him, with Roberto Fiesco, I realized that, I mean, it's something, right? When you're in a school, you just have like this idea of what will it be when you come out. It's like, oh yeah, I mean, like in my example, I thought like, okay, so yeah, you want to do film, you want to be a film director, right? So you just had like this idea, well, oh, yeah, you just have to call, what shots do you want? What story would you like, right? But when you actually work in the industry, it's completely different. I mean, it's just a whole like different deal than what you like, that image or that romantic image of what you have it will be, right? So that experience helped me so much to actually confirm that I really wanted to do that.
You've been able to take any classes in the new ACC Highland, the 2000 building. Tell us a little bit about that, about like the studio, the media lab, the screen room. Like tell us like what is your experience, or if you haven't, like what is your impression of ACC in general, especially the new campus?
Well, to be honest, I haven't had some classes there because of the pandemic. I mean, I think this semester they only gave me online classes, but starting January, I will be in campus. But the times that I had, like the opportunities I had to go to the Highland ACC campus, it is amazing. Like I really, really enjoyed that. It used to be like a mall, so that's completely interesting. And I had a chance to check out the RTF as well, the new, like the equipment they have and all that. And I think that is completely amazing. I mean, to be honest, I even want to like make some projects with all of the, with the students and teachers that we have right there. Yeah.
Speaking of classes, Sebastian, so, you've taken Ascender courses and everything, but do you have a specific professor who's your favorite right now? And if you do, who is she or he, and why do you love their class?
Oh, absolutely. Miss Tina Buck. I mean, hands down, she has been so supportive. I mean, I even, look for her counseling because I told her, oh, well, I'm a filmmaker, just got here to Austin and stuff, and she's helped me so much. And she's one of those teachers that, I mean, besides just like giving you classes and teaching you subjects, it's also like, it's that extra mile when they guide you through what you really want to do, right? And so I admire that of her so much, and because of her experience. I mean, she's had over thousands of students, and so that gives her a lot of wisdom as well to know what to say and what to do with her students and how to guide them. So
I
really,
love
really
that. She's going to
that.
be so thrilled to hear that you're learning so much from her class. I know when she sees us, she's going to be so flattered and so happy.
Yes, gracias, Tina. Thank you for.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, so Sebastian, you're a new student in the Ascender program, of course, and I love how you're representing Ascender because
right here. Catch the next.
Yes. We're so proud to have you in our program because
I'm very happy of being a part of it.
I love that. And so let me ask you, how are you liking it so far? And, maybe what's one of your favorite things about being part of Ascender?
Well, it's first of all, the guidance as well. Like I said, I mean, I could completely understand why, Ascender was created, right? It's not easy doing this transition. It's not easy at all. And especially when you have to work, when you have other type of responsibilities, it's not easy at all. But you have that ambition. You want to go through with school. You want to go through college. You want to finish. So Ascender is that, it's that like blanket, that covers you and tells you, what, we'll help you through the way, we'll get you whatever you need. We got you. Like you're having trouble with some classes, we'll help you out with tutors. We have, if you don't understand that much, we're going to have classes specifically made for, this type of group, what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it's incredible. I mean, it's helped me a lot. I mean, sometimes I'm going to be honest. Sometimes there's, days that I want to throw the towel, I just want to say, what, my God, I mean, I'm working full time. I'm going to school full time, and you want to have a personal life as well. You want to do other types of projects. You want to travel as well. So it's not easy. And there's days where you just want to say, you know what if I just do this instead, But Ascender is there and they help you. You know what? Maybe you don't have to, it doesn't have to be that hard as well. We will help you through the way. So that really, really helps.
Oh, I love that, Sebastian. I'm so glad to hear that you feel supported. That's exactly what the program exists for. So I'm so happy you're feeling all of that love. So that makes us really happy.
Yeah.
And talking about love, talking about cariño, ¿hay alguna persona en tu vida que te haya influenciado, que te haya guiado en este camino?
Honestamente, creo que hay muchísimas. O sea, es que es bien impresionante. O sea, yo lo veo como una película, ¿sabes? O sea, una de las películas que me gusta mucho es Benjamin Button. No sé si vieron el curioso caso de Benjamin Button. Que sí, justamente, o sea, durante tu camino, como inclusive Forrest Gump también, ¿sabes? O sea, tú vas por tu camino y conoces tanta gente en muchas partes que te dejan algo. ¿Sí me explico? O sea, desde mis padres que siempre me han dado la guianza y el apoyo para poder hacer y ser lo que yo quiera. O sea, eso para ellos se los valoro muchísimo porque siempre han estado presentes en mi vida. Tengo un tío que se llama Eric Chávez, es conocido por Eric Guecha, que también es un actor y director en la Ciudad de México. Él salió en La Fea Más Bella, ha salido en películas como Todas Mías, acaba de salir en una serie de Netflix que se llama Dale Gas. Entonces, es una persona muy involucrada al medio y él también me ha guiado mucho, me ha ayudado a inclusive entrar a la industria de México. Hay muchísimas personas que siempre te dejan algo en la vida, si pones atención, obviamente, ¿sabes? Entonces eso, también un saludo para mi productora Iliana Reyes, que fue la que me dio la oportunidad de trabajar en la película Sin Hijos, también en la serie El Juego de las Llaves, que ella también me dio una oportunidad de entrar inclusive de manera más concreta a trabajar con Roberto Fiesco y todos ellos. O sea, es gente que trabaja muchísimo por llevar en alto el nombre del cine, que la neta a mí me han enseñado muchísimo y también quiero hacerlos sentir orgullosos de que me dieron la oportunidad y que he hecho lo mejor que puedo con lo que me han brindado.
Gracias.
Y a ustedes también, a ustedes por apoyar. Sí.
Oh, stop it.
Sí, Diana, mi counselor, que también siempre me apoya y me da las clases que necesito. Inclusive ya me registré para el próximo semestre, entonces estamos motivados para seguir echándole ganas. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Miss Buck, as well, and everyone at ACC.
Thank you so much. We love having you in the program, and congratulations. And
thank you,
again, we can't wait to see where you go. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity for coming here, guys. All right. Thank you very much.
For our segment in Un Día, we have Samantha Akers, who wears many hats at ACC, including being an instructor for the Ascender program.
¡Qué buena onda! Me encanta que Samantha sea parte de la familia Ascender. Ella es una profesora de estrategias para estudiantes y también de inglés que ha estado con nosotros por varios años en la familia Ascender. Ella es bien divertida e interesante, así que vamos a verla.
Hola, feliz día. I'm Samantha Akers. I am here to share one day in my life. I started taking classes at ACC. I'm working on my associate's degree in Spanish. So let me introduce myself in Spanish. I would say, me llama Queen Samantha Akers. Yo soy profesora de English and student development y soy academic coach. Y yo soy abogada. When I get started in the morning, I make it a practice to meditate and pray. I picked this rocker to pray and meditate on and in because it's the rocker my mom used to rock me as a child and her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. In order to make that day happy, that's my foundation. After I'm finished meditating and praying, I have two lovely dogs, Bob and Ziggy. I walk the dog. 2 dogs, I rescued them right before COVID. And little did I know they rescued me because they were fantastic company throughout the pandemic. Now I'm gonna cook breakfast for mi familia. Because I'm from New Orleans, our traditional breakfast is grits, eggs, bacon, and sausage. And then I begin working. I work as an academic coach at ACC. I'm able to help students all over the campus with resources to help them make better grades with less stress. That's our motto. So I share with them evidence-based resources that helps with time management, study skills, note-taking, test prep, stress management, and I also connect them with tutors, advisors, all of the resources we have here at ACC. I've always heard, once you find a job that you love, you'll never work a day in your life, and I love it. At my lunch break, I teach student development in the Ascender program. It's a wonderful opportunity to continue my passion. The Ascender program is a fantastic program to help first-time college students. We provide resources, we provide mentors, we allow you to get what you need to be successful. So here is a PowerPoint that shows you who I am. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana, and I am a graduate of Xavier University. This is a picture of my family, and this is when I was graduating from LSU. I went to Southern University. This is my law school graduation picture. I have degrees in English, law, in comparative literature, education. So I'm blessed to have the opportunity to use all of my skill set at this one college. One of the hobbies I enjoy is roller skating. I'm in a roller skating club. I roller skate in the park. It's good exercise and it's fun. I connect with people I didn't know. I use this same introduction in my class to bond and join a familia right away. We do activities that allow all of us to share our past, share our family. So by that second week, all of us are comfortable. We have a new familia, we're bonded, and we're knowing that we're here to support each other. So being blessed to be a part of the Ascender program definitely helps my days continue to be happy. And after my day is done, I like to have balance. So I have a son here. He just has a little baby. Her name is Imani. So I spend time with them. We go to the park. Fun in the park. What a lovely day. Cook dinner. We are cooking dinner for the family. We're cooking a Mexican traditional dinner. We cook it every Sunday almost. Tell us about it and come see how lovely it is.
Birria? Or
Birria.
Birria?
Ooh. Gracias. Me gusta. We just have a wonderful time. And the key to it is family. We bond. So at the end of the day, I begin my day as I started it. I pray and I meditate. And it's just that foundation that keeps me whole, and it allows me to begin my next day a happy day. Feliz día.
Muchísimas gracias por ver este episodio con nosotros, y para cerrar no se olviden visitar nuestra página de Ascender, www.austinCC.edu/Ascender. Y recuerden que ACC te puede ayudar a lograr tus sueños, porque en ACC empiezas aquí y llegas lejos.
Like always, Alejandra and I would like to give a huge thank you to ACC TV for producing this episode of Ready, Set, Ascender. We want to remind you that you can watch this show and many others on ACC TV's broadcast channel, Spectrum Channel 19. Also, be sure to subscribe to ACC TV's YouTube channel, which has this show and many others available for streaming. Adios.
Adiós.